Hey guys, Dan and MJ here. I wanted to show you guys a video, just give you some context. This is actually from Maurice's Mastermind. So if you don't know Maurice Gear, I'll leave a comment down below. If you want to see the rest of the video, I left out all the Q&A and all the other trainings because that's his Mastermind. So again, if you guys want the rest of that video, in the description, check out Maurice Gear. But anyways, this is a training I did on how to get clients in 2021. It's the one of the first meetings of the year, just kind of setting goals. This is the blueprint. This is how to really start and scale your SMMA business from the ground up. So I hope you guys enjoy. And again, go check out Maurice Gear. He showed me everything I know about cold calls. Okay, cool. So yeah, my training today is just going to be on how to get clients in general, just kind of the systems behind it, and what you need to do to actually scale, or how I scaled to 10K in December. So let's go over it. So this is pretty much what we're going to talk about today. We're going to understand the why. I think a lot of people, we always talk about what we're doing. We're doing cold calls, we're doing appointments, but we don't really know why it's so important, why cold outreach is important. So we're going to talk about how it works and why it's so important. The second thing, case studies. I'm just going to show you what I did in November, December, how you guys could potentially do the same things. What now? So, I'm going to show you how it's done. Now we're going to talk about the systems behind it, what it's going to take to leverage your time. And the fourth thing, taking action and setting goals. So first thing, filling your pipeline. So we want to always know where the prospect is. And this is an actual fact. 80% of all sales are made after the 5th to 12th contact. That's from the National Sales Executive Association. So that's just an actual fact. And just think about it for your own selves. I mean, how often, how many times do you follow up with your prospects? So the first thing, we want to identify and develop a prospect list. So this is where you reach out on Craigslist, on Yelp, you're cold calling, and you're just building a list of people who are interested and want more information. Second thing, filtering quality appointments by asking hard questions and sending appointment reminders. So you'd be surprised how casually people, schedule appointments. Like even when you think you got one, maybe you don't. This is what I mean. So, hey, Mr. Jones, I have a time at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Which works best for you? And they'll be like, let's just do 10. I'd say, Mr. Jones, is there any reason why you wouldn't be able to make it at 10 a.m.? And you're just kind of setting that expectation, like, hey, I want to make sure you're actually interested and you're going to be there. So ask the hard questions. That's, be the quickest way to get a solid appointment. And then sending appointment reminders, the day of. Send them text messages, send them emails. Hey, I have a call with you in an hour. I'll send you a Zoom link. Let me know if you have trouble getting in. So setting appointment reminders, making sure they show up is going to, improve your show rate. Your third thing, learn to close and nurture the prospects. Again, 80% of all sales are made after the 5th to 12th contact. So fortune is in the follow-up. You got to follow up. These guys are business owners. They're super busy. Okay. So you have to follow up. Fourth thing, use your network of clients and prospects to find others who need your services. This is so key. I was actually listening to a podcast of this guy named Ross Christofoli. He also teaches SMMA as well. But when he was starting, he got up to that 20 client mark. And what he did was he started asking for referrals. Hey, do you know anybody that could use the same services that you have? Instantly doubled his business in like a month or two just by asking for referrals. So that's super key. That's why you want to, fill your pipeline. That way you have prospects coming weeks out, 4 to 6 weeks out, even after you close them by asking for referrals. Next thing, the case study. So that's how it works. Let me show you, put my money where my mouth is. So in November, I had 807 calls. I started cold calling in October, but I really started taking it seriously towards the end and beginning of November. So you can see it right there, 137 live answers, 56 emails sent. Okay, that's a 40% conversion rate. That means almost half of the people I was talking to were like, yes, please send me more information. Okay, we ended that month with $7,900 in sales. I was super happy. I've never hit that before in my life. So again, thanks to ICP, thanks to cold calling, I was able to do that. Second month after that, once I was in that momentum, I had a bigger pipeline, 1,600 calls, 262 live answers, and 62 emails sent. Okay, 24% conversions. This goes back to what it was. Why didn't I get 40%? Well, it's kind of what Maurice says when he says, what you lack in skill, you make up in numbers. So, even if you're not converting that well, if you keep dialing, you're going to get a client. What you lack in skill, you make up in numbers. And we ended off with
over $10,000 that month. So again, that's all because of ICP and cold calling and just staying consistent with it. So next thing, the only other thing I do other than cold calling right now is LinkedIn, because I'm really tuned into the mortgage niche right now, just because I have a really good white label for that. But not including the middle two campaigns, for those 3 campaigns, we had 137 replies, 7 appointments, and 2 deals. And this was over the course of 2 months. So, more than paid for itself. I landed 2 deals for $3,000. And actually one of them I posted in the ICP Facebook group. So that's one of the ones that closed from LinkedIn. So now what? You guys know how to do it. You guys know that it works for a fact. This is going to be so key, because once you have those KPIs, those key point indicators where you know your numbers, it's like adding a gas pedal to your business. Like, for example, for me, if I want to close 2 deals this week, I have to dial 333 times, because that way I'll be able to get 3 appointments per day. So, how many appointments will it take for you to close a deal? If it takes you 4, okay, how many dials do you need to make to get 4 appointments per day? Okay. And it's pretty much up from there. Once you know those numbers, don't stop. I want to hit 30 grand this month. Okay. That means I have to talk to X amount of people, get X amount of appointments, and the numbers tell me it's just going to happen. So that's why it's so key to have those numbers, because it's like literally adding a gas pedal to your business and you can just scale it. Second thing, come up with a plan. How will you reach out? Okay. Are you going to do cold calls? Are you finally going to pick up the phone? Are you going to do social media outreach? Are you going to do networking events in person? How much time are you going to spend this week actually doing that? And then the third thing, are you ready to start getting new clients? And that's not some kind of motivational rah-rah line like, are you ready? It's like, are you ready? Do you have a white label person? How are you going to fulfill? Are you going to do the ads? Or are they going to do the ads? So just having that system in place. Are you actually ready to start getting a client, to receive a client? Now for the hardest part of this training, it's actually taking action. So you guys know what to do. You know how it works. You have proof that it works. Are you going to start doing it? So set your goal. Next week, what is your goal? Do you want to close 3? Do you want to close 5? What's it going to take to get there? Create that plan, set the goal, and get the results. So any questions on this right now?
That's it, guys. Again, I'm going to leave out the rest of this, so check out the full video in the description. If you like what you saw, please give this video a like. Algorithm, please save me. Subscribe, hit the notification bells, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.